Colon cancer is one of the most widely spread cancers all around the world, but it is curable if treated on time. Many people lack awareness about this cancer, leading them to overlook its symptoms. In this video, we'll learn about the key symptoms of colon cancer, so if you experience any of them, you'll know when to seek medical attention without delay. What is colon? Before getting into the symptoms of colon cancer, it's important to know what actually colon is. Colon is the large intestine, an important part of the digestive system. It looks like a long, tube-like structure located at the end of the digestive tract after the small intestine. The basic function of the colon is to absorb water and electrolytes from the undigested food that passes through it, then turn it into stool or feces. Also, it stores waste until it's ready to be passed out of the body. What causes colon cancer? Colon cancer develops when abnormal cells in the lining of the colon or rectum grow uncontrollably. These abnormal cells form growths called polyps. These polyps become cancerous over time. Colon cancer normally begins as a benign polyp, but it can progress to a malignant tumor if not detected and treated timely. This cancer is more common in people older than 50. Also, people with a family history of colon cancer or polyps are at higher risk of developing the disease themselves. One major cause of colon cancer is an unhealthy lifestyle. People who lack physical activity or are obese have a higher risk of getting colon cancer. It's important to note that other risk factors for colon cancer include a diet high in red and processed meats, smoking, and heavy alcohol use. Another major cause of colon cancer is inflammatory bowel disease. IBD is a group of chronic inflammatory conditions that affect the gastrointestinal tract. There are two main types of IBD. Number one is ulcerative colitis, and the other one is Crohn's disease. Both these conditions involve inflammation of the digestive tract. The difference between them is their distinct characteristics in terms of location and nature of inflammation. Now, here are some major symptoms of colon cancer that we should never ignore. Number one, constant changes in bowel habits. Have you noticed a sudden change in your bowel habits? Maybe you're experiencing frequent constipation, diarrhea, or changes in stool consistency. These changes would indicate colon cancer. How? Let's get into it. As the tumor grows, it blocks the passage of stool through the colon. This blockage leads to changes in bowel habits, such as constipation or difficulty in passing stool. The tumor physically obstructs the flow of stool, resulting in infrequent or incomplete bowel movements. Colon cancer also affects stool consistency. In some cases, tumors may cause changes in the colon's lining, leading to alterations in the absorption of water from the stool. This can result in either more watery or harder stools than usual. Sometimes the tumor partially blocks the colon, leading to episodes of constipation alternating with periods of diarrhea. This causes unpredictable changes in bowel habits, with some people experiencing alternating patterns of constipation and diarrhea. Number two, rectal bleeding. Another major symptom of colon cancer is rectal bleeding. Rectal bleeding occurs when you find blood in your stool. You might generally ignore it by considering it hemorrhoids or a minor digestive issue. But if you continuously observe blood in your stool, don't take it lightly, as it could be an indication of colon cancer. The presence of blood suggests that something isn't right within your colon, possibly indicating the presence of cancerous growths or polyps. Also, when our cancer cells grow, they sometimes develop ulcers or erosions on the surface of the tumor. These ulcers can erode through the lining of the colon or rectum, causing bleeding. The blood from these ulcers can mix with stool, leading to rectal bleeding. In the advanced stages of colon cancer, tumors can also spread by entering nearby blood vessels or breaking through the colon or rectum wall. This invasion can result in bleeding directly from the tumor site into the intestinal lumen. The blood is then expelled during bowel movements, causing rectal bleeding. Another reason for rectal bleeding is blockage of the colon. When colon cancer blocks the colon or rectum, passing stool creates a pressure buildup, causing the blood vessels in the area to swell and bleed. Also, before developing into cancer, some colorectal cancers start as benign polyps. These polyps also bleed when they become irritated or inflamed. Number 3. Unusual weight loss. Sudden weight loss without changes in diet or exercise is a red flag for various health concerns, including colon cancer. Colon cancer also affects the normal functioning of the digestive system, leading to a decreased appetite. Individuals may experience a reduced desire to eat, leading to decreased caloric intake and subsequent weight loss. Besides, as cancerous cells multiply and spread, they interfere with your body's metabolism. This leads to unusual weight loss even if you lack physical activity. Colon cancer also disturbs the absorption of nutrients from food in the intestine. Tumors block the passage of digested food through the colon, reducing the surface area available for nutrient absorption. On top, cancer results in inflammation, which impairs the function of the intestinal lining, further compromising nutrient absorption. As a result, even if individuals continue to eat, they may not effectively absorb essential nutrients, leading to weight loss and malnutrition over time. Number 4. Abdominal pain and cramping. Do you often feel pain in your belly? Well, abdominal pain or cramping might seem common, but it could indicate a problem in your colon. As colon cancer develops, tumors may grow in size and clog the lumen, which is the inner space of the colon. This blockage can stop stool and gas from moving through the intestine, causing pressure to build up in the colon. This pressure can stretch the intestinal wall, leading to abdominal pain and discomfort, often felt as cramps or aches. The pain can come and go or be constant, depending on how severe the blockage is and where the tumor is in the colon. In advanced stages of colon cancer, tumors compromise blood flow to the affected area, leading to ischemia and tissue necrosis. If you are unfamiliar with these terms, ischemia reduces blood supply in some body parts, while tissue necrosis means cell death. Abdominal pain from ischemia can be severe and feel like cramps. If the tumor or nearby tissues die, it can worsen pain and discomfort as the body tries to heal the damage. Colon cancer can cause inflammation and irritation of nearby tissues as the tumor grows into the colon wall. This can activate nerves in the abdomen, causing pain and discomfort. Chemicals released by the tumor and immune cells can also make the abdomen more sensitive to pain, making discomfort feel worse. Number 5. Feeling of incomplete bowel emptying. Have you ever felt like your bowel movements are incomplete, even after visiting the restroom? This sensation could indicate hidden issues in the colon, such as obstructive growths or tumors. When your colon cancer is located near the rectum or anal canal, it can cause narrowing or stenosis of the rectal passage. Stenosis is a medical term that describes the narrowing or constriction of a passage or opening in the body. This narrowing restricts the passage of stool and makes it challenging for individuals to empty their bowels fully. Even after using the bathroom, there might still be some poop left in the rectum because the opening is too small, causing you to feel like you haven't finished going. Colon cancer can mess up the normal squeezing movements of the colon muscles, called peristalsis, which help push poop through the gut. This makes it hard to empty your bowels. Number 6. Chronic fatigue. Another symptom that indicates colon cancer is experiencing constant fatigue or weakness. Despite getting enough rest, you feel tired and sleepy. This is because colon cancer weakens nutrient absorption and digestion. It results in nutritional deficiencies, including iron, vitamin B12, and folate, which causes fatigue, weakness, and decreased energy levels. As we discussed earlier, colon cancer can affect the body's metabolic processes, affecting how it uses and regulates energy. Cancer cells need a lot of energy and can fight with normal tissues for sugar and amino acids. This can cause problems like changes in blood sugar, insulin issues, and abnormal fat levels. These issues can lead to changes in energy levels, with people feeling tired and weak, especially when they need more energy or exercise. Number 7. Abdominal swelling or bloating. You might have felt unexplained belly swelling or bloating that won't go away. It's quite irritating, right? You might have experienced it due to any other issue like hormonal change. But this abdominal swelling is also a symptom of colon cancer. It happens because colon cancer affects how your bowels move and how gas moves through your gut, causing gas to build up in your colon. Bacteria in your colon and undigested food can make even more gas, leading to pressure in your belly and bloating. People with colon cancer might have a lot of gas, burping, and a swollen belly because of this. It can worsen bloating, especially after eating or when your gut is more active. In advanced colon cancer, cancer cells can spread to the peritoneum, which is the lining of your belly. This causes inflammation and scarring, making the lining thicker and sticking organs together. This can make it hard for the organs to move properly, leading to a swollen, uncomfortable belly and bloating. It can also cause fluid buildup, making swelling worse. Number 8. Nausea or vomiting. While nausea and vomiting are commonly linked with digestive issues, they can also be early signs of colon cancer. As colon cancer affects your digestive system, it can trigger feelings of nausea or induce vomiting, especially after meals. Colon cancer makes it hard for your body to absorb nutrients and fluids properly. Also, tumors slow your digestion. This trouble in digesting food can cause undigested bits to build up in your stomach, making you feel queasy and vomiting. In late-stage colon cancer, the tumor blocks the intestine, stopping food and fluids from moving through properly. This blockage causes a buildup of stuff before the tumor, making the colon swell and stomach contents pile up. This buildup can make you vomit because of the pressure on your stomach, causing stomach contents to come back up into your throat. Number 9. Iron deficiency anemia. Colon cancer also makes you anemic. Iron deficiency anemia occurs when your body lacks sufficient iron to produce the required red blood cells. In the context of colon cancer, anemia occurs due to bleeding from the tumor. This blood loss over time leads to a decrease in red blood cells. Anemia can also occur if the tumor blocks the intestine, leading to difficulty absorbing nutrients like iron needed to make red blood cells. Also, chronic inflammation caused by colon cancer can interfere with the body's ability to use iron properly, causing anemia. Number 10. Changes in appetite. Colon cancer also leads to significant changes in your appetite, such as loss of appetite or unexplained cravings. Colon cancer can lead to changes in appetite due to various factors associated with the disease. One reason for changes in appetite is the physical obstruction of the colon by the tumor. This obstruction can cause feelings of fullness or discomfort, leading to a decreased appetite. Additionally, the tumor's presence in the colon can interfere with the proper absorption of nutrients from food. As a result, people with colon cancer may experience malabsorption, where the body does not adequately absorb essential vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. This can lead to feelings of weakness, fatigue, and overall malaise, contributing to a decreased appetite. Moreover, colon cancer can trigger systemic inflammation within the body as the immune system responds to the presence of cancer cells. Chronic inflammation can disrupt normal metabolic processes and appetite-regulating hormones, such as leptin and ghrelin, leading to alterations in appetite. Do you know that colon cancer has become the 4th most diagnosed cancer worldwide? That's why we all need to be aware of its symptoms, because acting on early critical symptoms of colon cancer can save lives. So, whenever you experience any of the symptoms discussed today, don't ignore them. Remember, your health is in your hands, so stay informed and take action to stay healthy. If you find this video informative and helpful, Like it and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends to spread awareness.